Hey guys, Alex here from Top Tennis Training, and in this video I'm going to give you the secret to consistency in tennis. Now we all want to be consistent. We all don't want to miss the ball and give the point to our opponent. But consistency is not just about not missing, it's also about not giving the opportunity to attack to your opponent. It's about staying level in that rally. So that directly affects the kind of shots that you hit at different positions or different tactical situations during the point. So step number one, we're going to look at our perception. How quickly are we recognizing where that ball is going? Because it's going to depend on how you're going to prepare for that ball. So if the opponent is winding up for a big forehand, for example, and they're inside the court, you're going to have to be a little bit further back. You're anticipating a bigger shot. Of course, they could do a disguised shot, a drop shot and so on, but we're going to take that out of the equation. We're going to look at percentages. And if you want to be consistent in tennis, you have to play the percentages right. So what am I tracking when I'm looking at my opponent? I'm looking at the pace of the ball, how hard they've hit it. Are they inside the baseline going for the shot, or are they pushed back behind the baseline? Therefore, the kind of shot that they're able to produce is going to be different. If they're hitting it with slice, the ball is not going to bounce up very high. If they're hitting it with topspin, obviously the ball is going to shoot up off the court. So you'll need to adjust your positioning accordingly. And I'm looking at that, obviously, whether it's going to my right or my left, my forehand, my backhand, is it going down the middle, so I can prepare quickly. So let's look at that in more detail as I'm hitting. So here, I'm looking whether the ball is going to my backhand. I prepare early. Against my forehand, I prepare early. Is the ball going to be shorter? I'm going into it. The ball is deeper. I'm going back. I'm going back. It's a deep one. And again, I'm looking at that wind up of him. Is he going for his shot? Okay, it's going to be a slice. I can look for it. It's a forehand. Okay, it's mishit it, so I can react and come in quickly. And then I'm moving back. So all of these things I'm trying to pick up as quickly as possible during a rally so that I can adjust accordingly and be quick at doing so, because the more time I have on that ball, the more consistent I can be, the easier it will be for me to hit that shot and not miss it. Now guys, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to press that like button under the video and subscribe to the channel to get more lessons like this in the future. Anyway, let's get back into it. Okay, step number two is all about the footwork. So now I'm adjusting to the ball, and here it's important that I'm getting into the correct positioning with my feet. So am I going in with my open stance? Am I going neutral? Am I hitting off my back foot? Am I putting my body forward into the shot? So here, it's all about recognizing what you should be doing with your legs. So let's see it in a rally. Here we go. Neutral stance into the shot, body weight forward. Okay, now moving back, driving up with the legs. And then an open stance here, being pushed back, trying to stay in that rally. Forward, 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 body weight into the shot. And an open stance here, try and push up, recover, and then forward again. Neutral stance forward. And then neutral stance, and then here I want to get out of that shot quickly, and then forward onto the ball. Get low on that slice. I want to get as low as I can on those slice balls. Use the legs to drive up, and here I'm going back, more shape on that shot. Okay, and then here I'm going to attack it. Now I'm going forward, 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 attack. So they're a perfect example of how you can be preparing with your legs. So you're being consistent with your legs, not just with your arm. So I started doing it a little bit there, but in step number three, it's all about knowing what that ball needs. So depending on the kind of shot you've received and depending on your intention on that shot, will be a different kind of shot that you should be playing in order to stay consistent and not make needless mistakes. We all know that to be more consistent, you have to hit the ball cross court. You have a lower net to go over, you have higher margins for error. You have a bigger court to aim into because the diagonal is bigger. you also have less to recover. And the recovery is key because you don't need to recover all the way to the middle. You can hang back a little bit and almost stay on the corner that you're hitting it from. So hitting cross court is the safer option, and that's what you should be aiming. Now when I'm being a little bit more aggressive, and this is on those shorter balls, maybe some higher balls that I can put my body weight into, that's the kind of shot that I can be going down the line on. So making a decision of when to go cross court, when to hit the ball down the line, when to hit the ball up, because when the ball is being hit with slice, I need to brush up on the ball, I take a little bit of power off, I understand that I'm not going to maybe hit the ball quite as hard, but I'm being more consistent, I'm hitting the right shot for the situation. Now I can flatten it out on an easier ball, and if I miss that ball, it was still the right intent, the right shot to hit. So let's have a look at it in action. Here we go. That's a rally ball. I hit it normal. Normal, spin, accelerate. Okay, now here I can attack this ball, and then back defend, high, with a little bit of shape, forward, attack. And then here maybe a slice, so slice can be lower, just a mix up here. Now get down and lift the ball up on on the slice lower ball. Here we go, onto it, bam, and again. Any low ball I can choose to slice there to stay in the rally. I don't want to needlessly risk hitting a hard ball here. That slice floated a bit, so I can choose to hit it. And here I can choose to hit the shot again. And again, I'm going to just rally here, rally, and then hit. Attack and back, shape here, buying myself time. I'm back in the rally now. This one is the one I can attack and forward onto it. So there you saw a wide variety of shots that I could be receiving during a rally, and I'm trying to make the correct decision. And the last step is about recovery. I want to get back in the correct position so I can repeat it and do it all over again. Therefore, if I'm hitting the ball cross court, I'm going to recover back slightly on the right side of the middle from my forehand. If I'm going to go down a line, I need to go past the middle to cover the angles that are now available to my opponent. So the idea here is to work extra hard after the shot to give yourself time to be more calm before your shot. So I'm going to work hard to recover and get into the correct position so that I can work less and have a better clarity of mind for when it matters most, when it's my shot to hit. So here, as I'm hitting down the middle, I'm looking for good depth. I want to push the opponent back so they're not attacking me. I'm looking for depth and height. And now he's pushed me out a bit. Now I've hit the ball cross court, I can stay here and look for my forehand and then look to open up the court. So if I'm hitting the ball cross court, I can remain in this position because the angles available to my opponent, they work in my favor. Let's see it again. So now if I hit the ball cross, I can be here. If I hit the ball line, I need to get across the court to then get ready for the oncoming ball. So here I'll remain here. I'm looking for my forehand, looking for my weapon. Here, this is it. And I can really attack that because he's opened up that court, he's opened up the angles, and I was able to exploit it and really go for it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, quite an interactive version, something maybe we haven't done quite as much before. I hope to bring more videos like this for you in the future. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, subscribe to the channel, and of course share it with your friends for anyone that needs to get a bit more consistent on court. See you soon.